Ninh explains the rules of 3-on-3 basketball. The object of the game is for your team to score more points than the opposing team. 3-on-3 basketball is a variation to the game of basketball, but played with only half a court. Before you carry on watching, it might be helpful to be familiar with regular basketball. If you're not sure, check out my Rules of Basketball video on my channel, the link is down below. There are two main organisations that govern this sport: FIBA, played internationally, and the Big 3, played in North America. Rather confusingly, both organisations play under different rules, and I'll try and explain what those differences are in this video. In both organisations, teams are made up of 4 players, with 3 players on the court at any one time. In the Big 3, the home team starts with the ball, whilst in FIBA competitions, a coin toss determines who starts with the ball. Once someone has possession of the ball, they have a limited amount of time to shoot the ball towards the basket. This is known as the shot clock, and is 12 seconds in FIBA games and 14 seconds in the Big 3. These baskets are 10 feet above the ground on half a basketball court that differs slightly between the two leagues. To move the ball around the court, you can either pass the ball to a teammate or dribble the ball, where you bounce the ball up and down repeatedly whilst in motion. To score points, a player must shoot the ball into the opponent's basket. Shots scored within the arc score 1 point in FIBA and 2 points in the Big 3. Shots scored outside the arc score 2 points in FIBA, 3 points in the Big 3. And in the Big 3 only, you'll see these 4-point circles on the court. If a player has 1 foot in the circle and successfully shoots the ball, this is worth 4 points. Failure to shoot the ball before the shot clock runs out results in the ball being awarded to the other team. The opposing team will try and take the ball off you by either blocking shots, rebounding missed shots, or by stealing the ball away from an opposing player so that they can score themselves. In FIBA contests, the game is played in just one period of 10 minutes. Whoever scores 21 points first or has the highest score after 10 minutes wins. Overtime periods will be played if scores are tied after 10 minutes. In the Big 3, the game does not have a time limit. Instead, once a team reaches 25 points, this is halftime. The winner is the team that scores 50 points and is at least 2 points ahead of the other team. First team to reach 50 points with a 2-point advantage wins. That's basically it, but there's a few more things that you'll need to know before playing or going to a game. For example, free throws. When a player commits an illegal action or foul, free throws may be awarded. In FIBA, free throws score 1 point from inside the arc. In the Big 3, free throws score 2 points inside the arc, 3 points outside the arc, and 4 points from the 4-point circles. Violations and fouls. The standard basketball violations apply to both games, but the foul structure is very different. Here's what happens in both leagues if you foul too many times. Clearing. Because the game is only played on half a court, and both teams shoot the ball into the same basket, a defending team winning possession of the ball must move the ball outside the arc so that they are eligible to score. This is known as clearing, and here are the differences in rules between the two. Substitution. In both contests, you can substitute at any time when the ball is out of play, or by calling a timeout. Other differences. There's a few other differences, but the main one you'll need to know about is that in FIBA, to restart play, you must check the ball. This is an exchange of the ball with the nearest defensive player. Time starts the moment you receive the ball from your opponent. The Big 3 does not have this rule. I know that's a lot to take in, especially knowing the differences between both leagues, but once you've watched or played a few games, the rules will become clear. If you found this video at all helpful, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime, enjoy 3-on-3 basketball.